On May 28th, the New York Times reported that the United States had suspended some sales to China of critical US technologies. This is said to include sales related to jet engines for Chinese state-owned aerospace manufacturer COMAC. What are the details of this sudden suspension, and what does it mean for the C919? Let's find out for today's video. The COMAC C919 is often compared to the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320 family. It's a short to medium-haul narrow-body airliner designed and produced by China. But while much of the aircraft is built in China, its power plants are notably from CFM, a joint venture between Americans GE and Safran of France. C919 utilizes the CFM LEAP 1C, a variant of the CFM LEAP family, where Airbus jets use the 1A, while 737 MAX aircraft use the 1B. However, citing two people familiar with the matter, the New York Times reports that the suspension of these CFM engines is a response to China's recent restriction on exports of critical minerals to the United States. The Times adds that the US government had also suspended some licenses that allowed US firms to sell products and technology to COMAC to develop its C919 aircraft, according to one person familiar with the matter. The US Commerce Department told Reuters in a statement that it was reviewing exports of strategic significance to China, saying, "In some cases, the Department of Commerce has suspended existing export licenses or imposed additional license requirements while the review is pending." A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in Washington told Reuters, "China firmly opposes the US's overstretching the concept of national security, abusing export controls, and maliciously blocking and suppressing China." So what does this mean for the C919 program? Well, much of the language at the moment sounds temporary. It'll be up to the leaders of China and the United States to work out a deal, something that seems difficult to predict at the moment. These days it feels like trade tensions could increase at any time, but they could also ease the very next day. Without more engines, the C919s being produced will be sitting on the ground. But while the C919 is currently only powered by the CFM LEAP 1C, it looks like COMAC is doing its best to move away from this type of situation, where a foreign government can essentially kill an entire aircraft program. As reported in March by the South China Morning Post, China has been working on a homegrown turbofan engine for its C919. Furthermore, indications are that this development has been progressing well in recent trials. This is at least according to experts and top executives from Aero Engine Corporation of China, AECC. The CJ1000 engine is in trial runs and it fared better than my most optimistic expectations, a Chinese aviation expert stated. Amid a battle with the West for technological supremacy, this same individual said at the time that the engine's success will exemplify China's supply chain resilience. What do you think of this latest development? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.